Hi everybody and welcome. In this video I want to discuss white colored vinyl versus black vinyl. Which is best? Let's start with the sound quality. Does black vinyl sound better than white vinyl? Or maybe you have your own preference that you say, oh, red vinyl, when I get my records in blue they always sound better. Or is it maybe when you mix up all the colors and you get every color into one record and then this makes it automatically the best sounding record? I myself have never found a real preference in sound quality. When a record is pressed well, is mastered well, they all sound very, very good. So for sound quality there's not a real difference. Do I have a preference? Yes, I have a strong preference for black vinyl. Why is that? Let me explain. So when you have black vinyl, what is the difference when you, for example, compare it with white vinyl? Well, the most obvious thing is of course the color. So let's start with the color. What is different when a record is white or red or blue or versus white or versus black? So if you have a black record and they press it, they have a black donut which gets pressed, and this black donut is made of pellets. And these pellets, depending on their color, will create, if these pellets are red, then the donut is red and your record is red. And they give these pellets any kind of color they want. They can make it blue, they can make it pink, they can make it brown. And so is there a difference in the when they add those pigments between those pigments? Is, for example, a red pigment better than a blue pigment or than a pink pigment? I don't think there is, but I'm no chemist, but I think there's very, very little difference. The only difference is, of course, when you make a black record, because then the pellets are not made with a certain kind of pigment, but they are made with graphite. Graphite is what makes a record black. In general, I think PVC is already originally grey or something. When they add graphite, they make it black. So let's do that. Let's make a colored vinyl, this one. Let's make it black with graphite and see what changes. This will be fun. I think I will be able to do this only one time. But let's make it black with this graphite powder. It's a little bit everywhere. Let's smear it around. Yes, we are getting a black record. Well, semi-black. So what is now changing to this record now that we are making it black with graphite? Because there we are definitely changing the record. Well, first reason, why is this graphite available in the shops at Home Depot, for example? Well, graphite is a lubricant. You can use it for locks or for hinges. So that is also true now for your record. Your black record has a lubricant built in. So your record will wear less fast, but also your needle will have benefit from the lubricant built in the record, and it will also wear less fast. Another reason, there is in the world something else which is black and round and magical, and that's of course a car tire. For everybody who was wondering why is there a car the whole time in the video, the car tire, which is also black and round. It has not always been this way. In I think the 30s or the first tires were white, from the white rubber. But they added also again graphite to the rubber. And why did they do that? Because of the wear. When they added graphite to the rubber, it turned out that the tires had much less wear. So the same is again true for your record. When you have it black, it is a stronger record because of the added graphite. And there is a third reason. And in the beginning there were white records tires, but you also at a certain time had only that the outer circle was black and the inner circle was still white, but at a certain time they made them completely black. And why did they make the record or the car tires completely black? Was part for the strength, the wear, to make them wear less, but there was also added graphite because graphite is conductive. And because graphite is conductive, it means that when a car is charged, you can now fill up the gasoline yourself. You don't have to be worried that the spark from the charged car can ignite the fumes from the gasoline. When a car is now static, it will discharge through the body, through the wheels to the ground, and that is how you discharge a car. And this is of course also beneficial for your record. When you have a record and you have static on it, when you have a conductive material like graphite incorporated, it will release the static much more easily because of the conductivity. So, now, disclaimer of course first. Don't everybody now go get some graphite powder and get their colored vinyl and put it all over there. That's not the idea of the video. It is of course the idea to get the black vinyl. That's why I have a strong preference for black vinyl. Because for free you get a lubricant incorporated, it is a stronger record, and it will release static more easily. So I have personally a strong favorite is the black vinyl. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. See you next time. Thank you for watching.